turned up in a big way.
It really did. It was a slow start, a relatively slow start. Again, lost 3 in a row, 1-1. It was isolated. We really thought the worst from there. We thought things could spiral out of control. And we're going directly into the action, ladies and gentlemen. The veto will not see it.
Okay.
Basically the exact same. This time, though, we end up on Ancient, the other of the 2 maps, the other of the ruined maps. Both the ruins of an ancient time. And a straight no-nonsense play from Lag on the T side, up towards B with flashes. Player on the site finds one. Actually, it's Seb to find them both, towards Long. He'll fall away for a retake. Smart call, maintaining that main advantage. Bomb down to dirt, but a retake now. He attempted. Good smoke over towards the caves. Wolfie finds one. Experative, though, buys some time. Gets one. Gets away. OG Wizard now harassing from the sidelines. Finds one. Wiz, though, takes down one of his 2-pronged defense, leaving just OG Wizard, our player to watch in a 1v1. Swinging out. He does not expect Wiz along the wall, who steals away the round in the clutch. 2 for him. And a good attempt from OG Wizard, albeit a little bit aggressive. He could have played that time a little bit more into his favor.
Here's the thing, though, Nate. Bomb down, 4 kills. That should be a 4 spot here. Oh, yeah. Lils are starting to filter on through. OG Wizard will have one as well. Nick X on a max in with Experative. Nix will probably go for a Mac 10 as well. It's 4 MP9s for Limitless.
All in on the cash, baby.
Well, this is risky. That is really risky. You have to know it's going to be a 4 spy for Limitless. 4 kills plus bomb. Everyone's going to buy that.
Even I would buy that. Well, I'd buy almost everything, actually. Don't take my word for it.
Saying even you would buy that is like saying that even I would eat barbecue. I'm always going to eat barbecue. That's a nice little opener from Wiz. Nade will go a little bit deep, but then it will actually finish up OG Wizard on the back end after that dink. Wiz from Temple, almost a third as he takes down Weez at a 10 HP. DJF lurking in Donut, deep fries Nix, and he'll take down Weeza as well. Just Experative on 18 HP, last alive. The 4 spy obliterated. But it's that rifle that really kicks it off, and then DJF biding his time, trusting his teammate over in Temple to get the bulk of the work done.
It was Nintendo fault, not a clean one by any means, but they should get some breathing room in the round following, as it will be a full save. Kills cemented and cements the round. Rifle for Seb and Wolfie as well. That was that hero rifle from Wiz picked up and recovered. Dropped right back to him. Lag. No bomb plant. Next to nothing to show for the round. I guess a couple kills, too. It's 2 SMGs dropped. But we don't have much to work with in this round. Tech 9s, 4 to be exact. A dash of utility. 1 set of Kevlar on Nick X. An aggression this time towards middle. Nick X could race down this player. Tender does get a fadeaway. Finding one before falling. The support is there. Wiz shores up the gap, finding one. Tagging a second, not quite getting the kill, but he could have it here momentarily. It's all on how the dance goes. It will be Nix actually escaping awkwardly enough. Wolfie trying to race toward the MP9, finds 1, finds 2, finds all 3. It's a lot of money to earn on the SMG. He prevents the bomb plant, which is pretty critical for that T-side economy as well. It is a big triple defined, and he races it down. 3-0 for Limitless, but we have seen starts like this before from Limitless, and they have crumbled. Harkening, of course, back to that first map on Anubis.
That is very true. They have crumbled, indeed. Like not putting enough butter in your biscuit. It's going to crumble, break apart. It's not going to be fluffy and delicious. Can't tell I'm hungry. In comes a push here towards Cave from Wolfie. 1-for-1 trade. One of the SMGs down. Still not too bad of a start. He'll have 4 kills on that SMG now with a plethora of money built up. Seb will charge forward as well. Does not get taken down. Runs into the Galil, maybe a little bit lucky. Wiz, however, domed by Nick X. Over through Cave, and he'll spray through Molotov Flame onto the low HP Seb as well. Tender, though, fast on the flank, coming in through Cave as the backstab on a Nick X in this 2v2. OG Wizard, though, Starting to run out of ammunition in that Kalashnikov. Still takes him down, leaving DJF as the last man standing through CT. Molotov ready to throw. OG Wizard, too many different angles. He's watching about 4. Goes back, reloads, peaks on the reload, spots the last. Experative, however, hits the dirt. DJF double dink. Taken down quite low, but he can still find this one. Just needs a double dink onto OG Wizard as well. The offer for lag swings out wide, sprays and crouches. His prayers are answered. First gun round for lag is converted. Bit of a problem there, though, Nate. They lose 4 players and their money. It ain't great.
It ain't great. Limitless is still relatively good on a majority of the squad. Tender's low, but should theoretically get a drop from a teammate. Maybe a FAMAS now that Wolfie's completely invested. Maybe there's a gun already on the ground. Oh, he's stuck on a 5.7. Not even an MP9 for your 5th. Interesting call. We'll see how it pans out. Lag, coupled together with the cannons, even more desperate than Tenders. Mac-10s and 3 AKs. Utility a little bit lacking here and there. Limitless going to fight tooth and nail here for Cave's control. Weeza drops Seb. Wolfie is not felled by the nade, but damn close to being so. Nyx pressing forward finds one. Weeza was second in the chaos on the Tender. That was the 5.7 player dispatched. Final pair are DGF and Wiz. I think that just Wiz. He has his skill cannon in hand. He's left up the creek without a paddle. 1v5, bomb down. No attempt in this round. He should be saving this gun for the following. Look at a tag, and he'll get bagged. Nyx peeking off that one. Actually, it was not even his teammate avenging him. It was him himself around that crack to get the kill. And the lag now 2 on the board. 2 in a row and solving their own economic situation.
And OG Wizard gets a free op, too. That is not something you want to do if you're Limitless, is give OG Wizard a free op. He hasn't had to buy one yet. That one, courtesy of Wiz. He said he might have been overextending there. Should have tried to save that gun. Have to agree, especially when you consider that's a massive bit of money saved for lag, and it gets one of the better oppers in this division. His weapon of choice. OG Wizard continuing his scale up mid, entering, scoped in. In case you didn't know, if you're scoped in with the op, you don't have to hold shift. It automatically walks for you. I'm assuming everyone knows that, but just in case there's a new guy here watching the game. Just a little bit of extra tip for you. Oh, there's 4 here.
There is. He's probing for info. His team knows it's likely to be a save. He just wants that info, figure out where they are. At this point, he should probably know it's a stack.
Mm-hmm.
That kill
Especially
middle, and now a
peeking.
second towards A. A third spotted. Yeah, they aren't peeking, but he's kind of been figured out. Lagan made the perfect read. Weeza will take damage and be felled on the way out. So that's a rifle recoverable.
Not really. OG Wizard's on the angle, or was for a minute. He's going to go back to it, too, now that there's... Oh, he's too far back. Unlucky.
It'd be picked up from the corners there. Didn't have to even peek. Wiz, I like this spot. Could definitely work on onto Experative. Lag want no stone unturned. They're going to clear this out. Send bodies at the problem. Tender will find another. Experative quickly on the angle ensures no avenue of escape. 3 in a row, and 3 ties us up. As we enter that second half of the first half, aka the second quarter of this game.
Still no timeouts called by either side in this game, or in this evening matchup. MP9 for Seb, FAMAS for DJF, Wolfie, Wiz, and Tender with M4s, 1 kit, that's on Seb. 3 helms, no Galils, so that's not something to really keep an eye on. But Tender's all the way down middle, has a couple of flames lapping at his heels, but he will not be singed just yet. Down deep in bottom middle, but A has been abandoned by Limitless. And that's where lag happened to be probing. They're taking their time, and DJF can try and hold the line from Donut. If that smoke's going to bloom in his face, he'll go in front of it, but they're going to know that there's a potential player here. Seb's rotation's been played. Nick X and Weeza both cleared together. Flash not going to be the greatest, but Nick X will get dinked, but find his kill. Seb runs into the op scope of OG Wizard. Wizard as Tender swings through. Wiz as well has a pair. And now Experative and OG Wizard trying to get the bomb down on A. This retake holding away from the plant. Great flash over by Wolfie. But OG Wizard has another one on his big boom stick. There's a third. And the MP9 now in his hands. Clearing around. Will he check donut for Wolfie? That is the question. Bomb is there. He's not ready for it. He doesn't clear up top. And Wolfie will shut him down, go in for the AK, and then swap to the op. Limitless will keep just in front of Lag and by inches there. OG Wizard nearly showed us some magic.
OG Wizard got the AK there. He wins the round. He got the dink. He headshot him. The issue is that MP9's a death by 1,000 cuts if there's a helmet in play. And unfortunately for OG Wizard, it was. He almost pulled that round out of the hat. Last close is not good enough. Still a decent enough buy for Lag. Same could be said for Limitless, although they have actually a trio of MB9s. I didn't notice for DJF and Seb. DJF though starts things off right with a nade kill onto Nick X. That's tit for tat. Weeza finds Seb in the meanwhile. 4 versus 4 and a straight walk. Lag love their contact plays. They're exploiting the fact that Limitless play very passive angles, and it works incredibly well now. Nyx finds one Experative a second. Player close long, and Wolfie sticking to his guns might get caught. No, it's the timing onto Experative instead. Still, this retake very difficult. He's blindsided here. Never mind. Presses the issue, finds one Tender, spotted, gets the kill, but a pair to find with only an MP9 in hand is wishful thinking. The OG Wizard claps back, again brings us to a tie ball game. He is once more taking over this game, alongside Weeza this time around for Lag.
Yeah, but Experative and Nick X have also had a pretty good performance. Nyx hasn't had to do all that much. 4-4 scoreline, pistols out for Limitless here as Lag really beginning to take over control of this T side, which is not their strong suit. 44.9% win rate on the attack in 11 games played, this being their 12th. However, Lag do have a 2-0 record against Limitless on this very map. The head-to-head favors Life's a Game. And we're starting to see that really come to fruition here as their T side gains more and more momentum. Molotov into the right side. That will not be burned. Jaguar, he's spotted and will eventually be removed. A little messy from Nick X, but he gets the job done. Wiz waiting around that smoke. One on the USP, and actually almost a second. Nyx is very low on health at 5 HPs. Wolfie and company try to come through CT. CZ in hand for Tender. Nick X in towards CT. Nade will do a little bit of damage. No, yeah, it does a little bit of damage. It's very apt. Tiny bit on the Wolfie. But they know where there's players, and they're all going to go together. I actually really hate this.
Well, close. Their name was right. Damage, hopefully. Only one player lost is, honestly, a miracle.
I know.
Given the angles held. But against pistols, with only one player having armor, maybe they were really hoping to hunt down armor. That might have been their main goal, but there was only one set in play. The confidence call, who knows? 5 secured, though. Lag at last. Take away that advantage, that lead. Limitless, though. Still going for investments. Opt for Wiz, MP9, M4s for Seb and Tender. DJF on that FAMAS less than ideal, and no kit in play despite the 1350 in the coffers for Wolfie. Oh, will we have a medic? That is now my biggest question.
No, the utility's being thrown. I think we're live. DJF's damaged as well. Lag are playing this like it's a live map, and DJF is all but removed. Now he falls. Tender swings, gets a dink, but not the follow-up kill. Little unlucky there for him as the T swarm in. Wiz splits the goalposts. Oh, we're almost to football season. Kicking field goals is not where he wants to be. Seb, and just Seb left alone.
Saving.
I think. Wait.
Is it Seb or is it Weeza? Oh, wait,
it's
no,
Seb. It's just Seb. Yeah. Wolfie's the one who disconnected.
Is he saving?
He's
no. He's on site.
For this?
Do damage at least, I guess, is the call. If one gets two, not quite the third. So some damage done. Damage not really effective at this stage. We have a couple rounds left in the half. Players have around 5 to 10k in the bank for lag as well, so really not an issue. Tactical timeout
No,
used
it's a
in
tech.
lieu of a tech. Okay, it is a tech.
Yeah, it's just a HUD bug because of
That's the HUD bug, yeah.
Yep.
Normally the timer would be taken down if it was an actual tactical pause.
And it would also say 1 of 3, so.
He's already back. That
There
was
we
quick.
go.
Unfortunate, though, that they could not call a timeout in time.
Mm-hmm. I think it was a nade that did the damage.
I think at one point we're slightly low.
Or maybe there was even, like, spawn damage of some sort.
That would make sense. Unfortunate situation, but it's the reality of online Counter-Strike and even LAN Counter-Strike from time to time.
Yep.
And a forced investment for Limitless in round number 10 across the board for the most part. Some players are saving. But I'm looking at DJF at 0 in the bank. Bit of chaos, a bit of pandemonium over towards Snake. Tender and DJF were the final pair trying to finish the job. OG Wizard and Nyx are quite low. Or Nick X, excuse me, are quite low. Now it's just DJF finding the first. The Op. OG Wizard dropped. Nyx, though, quick at hand with a trade. Op recovered. Lag will continue their tear. This is very much like the first map. 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was 4-1.
No, it was 3-0, 3-3, 4-3, 4-4,
4-3.
7-4.
Still, very much the same, a potential identical scoreline for the first half. 8-4, if you recall, for lag.
Indeed.
And on their less favored side as well. So, a lot of similarities between this map and the last.
Yeah, but Lag's players are here. They're showing up well. They're hitting shots. And, okay, we're back in. I lagged out. As DJF goes 1 for 1, Weeza the trade. He's had a very good performance so far. Nick X, another one who's had a good half, was the one to fall. Tender run down by Nyx as Weeza will surge on board. Ocean Wizard removed. Wolfie sprays for 2, but Experative now in the 1v2. This is up, overlooked by the scope, blocking the vision. And we will have another 8-4 half in favor of Lag as we hit the break.
score on this map very much like the last, 8-4 in favor of Lag. A slow start combined with a convincing finish. It's Pineapple Phillips and Boggs to bring you the action. And Lag looking to once more put this to bed on their favorite side of Ancient. Double dually Super Soldiers, OG Wizard, and Weeza at play. No kit for the CT side, looking to win this by attrition alone. And a P250 in hand for Tender. P250 Super Soldier looking to challenge the likes of his adversaries towards Donut. Just taking information, get the spot, and falling back. Gonna be a V play though. The issue is Weeza wants to force the issue with OG Wizard at hand, and they will take down Tender. That lurking player in middle. Experitive playing full retake towards B, falls away, knows where some of the players are. Somehow it facilitates a retake underway. Wiz though, a double. Seb a third, Seb a fourth. And OG Wizard, fight as he might, out towards Cave, will find nothing but one kill. Ineffective, all things considered. 5-8 Limitless. A needed pistol to stem the bleeding, and to slowly chip away at that lead that Lag has accumulated.
They've been very good with the pistol rounds. Unfortunately, there hasn't been much else for Limitless. They've had pistol round victories, but still they have the grand total of 9 rounds across this map and the one prior. It's not enough. They'll get 10 here, as they'll get a 6 on the board in this round. Presumably, as I say that OG Wizard goes 1-for-1 with Seb. Wiz, run down with nothing? Not again, not like this. Wolfie can stabilize things. Tender's here as well. And it will end up with sanity at the end of the day. But still, 2 kills of a USP rush down towards bottom mid. That's pretty brutal.
Brutal. Again, showing how dangerous Lag can be in spite of lackluster weaponry. But don't get across the line this time. They will, however, get a solid buy to round number 15. Last cannon for OG Wizard. An aggressive play like the Gumption. 3 A1Ss of Famas. No kit. Look, they're looking to again win this off of attrition. We'll have to see if that actually pans out for them or if it will come to bite them in a retake. Limitless, a bit of a bonus. 2 MAC-10s, an AK, make that a pair of AKs, and a Galil for Tender. It's been Limitless working as a core. There's been no shining star for them. 11, 11, 11, 10, and 7 are the kills spread across the team. First contact might actually be Weeza or that op. It's Weeza, 1-for-1, MAC-10, death by 1,000 cuts in response. This op needs to be very careful. It needs to get that first shot off. If it doesn't, it will be aim punched into oblivion. Limitless though. Adjusting, changing gears, shifting gears. Seb lurking out a main spots. 1. Gonna give away the play now. Good damage onto Wiz, down to 16. Nick X will fall away from sight. Foster for a bit of a harassment on the crossing. Yeah, bomb is in cave. Interesting.
What is this? Lag look lost right now. They're stuck in CT spawn. They're expecting players up their B is what it looks like. Now the utility's going to come through. Now they'll know exactly what's happening. Limitless are going to get the bomb down with about 20 seconds to go. Experative can close the gap here, though, around that smoke towards short. He'll run through towards the long molly. Wiz is very low, and he might get contacted. DJF also vulnerable out in the middle of the open. He gets blindsided by Experative. Wiz up close around the corner. 1 and 2. Ooh. Charges forward, but he gets shut down. Seb tagged low. 2v2. Experative clearing around the side. Has to be careful of the pillar. OG Wizard can't get the shot away. Seb low on health. It might not matter, and it will not as Wolfie comes through to clean up the glass cannon op. That'll be saved for Wiz in the next. And Limitless 1 round away from tying things up here. Their T-side showing some life, as they desperately need it off the back of that pistol. Now the gun round converted. Pistols up for Lag. But if you guys missed out on Anubis, it was an M4A 1-2-5-1 round for Lag that started their streak to victory on that first best of 1. This one is a little bit more behind it with a swag 7 for Weeza. I don't see that all too often anymore. I'm going to guess that's going to go in towards a main from the looks of things and just hold an angle, hope somebody walks into it.
It's the right call. Not many places you can play it. Maybe Donut.
I was thinking donut.
Race in. We'll give that mag a big opening.
no.
That's a double. That's a triple. Nick X drops DJF.
No way.
This round's done. It has to be. And ops recovered. Those weapons are all now recoverable. OG Wizard gets an upgrade to a 5-7 as well. Should be curtains, unless Tender and Wolfie pull up a Herculean affair. Dink onto Wolfie. He's at 3, the 5-7. Fickle Beast misses the follow-ups, but he's still kicking at least. Wolfie trying to Alamo it out in towards Donut. Gets 1. It's a late flank from Tender. Has to do it all now. And it'll do nothing. It is a triple. No, it's a double up from the Mag 7. Or was it a triple? I think it was dropped and picked up by a different
Weezer
player.
got 2, and then Nick X got the last one with it.
You're lucky if you see 2. On a map like Inferno that's built for the gun. You get to see 3 in A main on Ancient. This is a map very much against the Mag 7. You can play it in towards Donut and put in Cave. But, yeah, I guess on Nuke. But not really on Ancient. Tech pause.
Yep.
For who? I know not. However, Lag maintain their lead, extend it slightly, and extend their economy in a major way. Only one player, actually 2 players below 2K. That's Weeza and Nyx. Only one player in that really red zone. That's Nyx. And of course, that op picked up for the OG Wizard himself.
And this time he'll have armor. So keep that in mind.
Oh, an actual investment.
Yeah.
Staff and his robes. And the cap, too.
Can't forget the hat.
Cannot.
Need the hat. Now, what kind of wizard is OG Wizard? Is he like a Gandalf-style wizard who I guess Merlin would technically be like the OG wizard if we really want to go all the way back to Arthurian legend, right?
If you really want to.
And Merlin was even more of a druid than a wizard.
Let me get a vibe check on him. These are big Harry Potter vibes. Aggression. Unbridled aggression. Up towards Snake. DJF and Wolfie combined for 1. It's a scrappy investment for this T side. OG Wizard. It's a ring of fireball from the staff. Tender. Dinked, but not down. It's a kill onto Nyx. Regains the advantage for his team and now races in. The nade from Experative. Send that player back asunder, however. Again, they find themselves in this choke point. Experative doubling down. Big pair for him to find the final 2. DJF and Wolfie. DJF catches OG Wizard running around with a knife in hand. Second, nope, not meant to be. The last alive is Wolfie. It's on that compromised gun. That Mac 10 is going to struggle in general. It's going to really struggle at range. The only advantage he has is that this pair do not know where he's lurking.
But I believe Lag know the bomb is not in the possession of the last remaining player. Or else they wouldn't be doubled up here right now. Are we getting a medic? There's
What
2
happened?
missing players for Limitless. DJF gone. Wolfie gone.
We're not going to get a medic. We're going to get a tech pause for sure.
There was like 30 seconds left on that round, right?
And he must have disconnected. It was Wolfie, wasn't it?
Yeah,
not?
it was, I think.
Yeah, so Wolfie got booted
Yeah.
out.
Goodness gracious.
Lackluster end to a bit of a chaotic round. It sounds like we're coming back to the desk for at least a little bit. Hopefully
Yeah, I think that also
long.
explains why DJF took so long to shoot back.
Where are we going to come back to the desk? We are. Okay. Back to the desk. It looked like all 5 were back in the server there before we came back. So hopefully this pause is limited. But limitless. Economy sent completely down the drain. Next to nothing left in the bank. 2K, thereabouts, maybe even less. That means at most pistols. Probably going to be a full save. It's still a recoverable game. What is it? 10-7?
10-7.
10-7. Still got 3 more rounds. Technically, actually 2 rounds to get their ducks in a row. But the window of opportunity is closing. Lag hitting their groove. And I think this has kind of been the theme of this game. Limitless come out the gate swinging. but their game plan is relatively shallow. It's relatively one-dimensional. It's getting read. It's getting figured out. And once it's found out, that round 3, round 4, lag just kind of take over. They make adjustments. They have that deeper player pool. The more chemistry built up, the more hard work put in, I would say, I guess, is the best way to put it. More footwork put in. There we go. And it's really shining through once we get into that meat and potatoes of each half.
XM for Weeza this time. He pulled out the Mag 7 in a round prior. OG Wizard on an M4, sensing the lack of economy for Limitless. P250s on 2, Glocks on the rest. Tender does have armor, but if he runs into that XM, it's a farming frenzy for the shotgun. See the XM a lot more often than the Mag 7. That's not a shotgun you almost ever see. Experiment is going to need to help out Nick X. He gets blinded. He's able to back away into Donut relatively unscathed, but he's eventually run down by Wolfie. Experiment coming through, spraying wildly, taking the bulk of that damage, and Seb will just swing through. Nix will actually find the first of the return frags for lag here. And now Weeza's XM becomes a little bit more dangerous against his team, as that is exactly why. Long range with the shotgun, not very good at all. Smoke, no nade, no Molotov to clear out Donut. As OG Wizard spams through for more damage, it's planted for the players in Donut as well. Nix holding the line, takes down the first. OG Wizard baits out the shots he's going to hold, he's going to stick, and Nix will be there for the next. The fuse comes through, DJF hiding, OG Wizard knife out, gun in, headshot delivered. DJF sent down the river Styx. And that was a hunt to keep that gun out of the hands of Limitless, and OG Wizard will be back on the op here with 8.3 thousand to the bank. Limitless, this is probably their last buy and what could be the penultimate of this map.
What was that? DJF was tucked in the corner, makes sense, doesn't want to get spammed. But he doesn't have a gun, which is right next to him. And he doesn't even react when they walk through the smoke.
Maybe he's lagging again, because he did have that one really long reaction over on Cave.
That's what I was wondering.
Prior as well.
Wonder if he was lagging, but still playing it out. They're not calling tac pauses. They're not calling tech pauses. Left kind of flummoxed on that one.
A wee bit, yeah.
Lag, tac pause used. Knock things out, calm things down. That was a bit of a hectic round, and it got away from them. Those pistols kind of running rampant on A. That bomb plant and a 3-piece as well. Lag, just gotta close it out now. Everybody's hitting. Everybody has been hitting their shots. Nix is at 11. It's at the bottom of the scoreboard too. Experative and Nick X at 13. OG Wizard and Weeza at 17. Limitless all in here. They don't at minimum get a bomb plant. They won't have nearly enough to buy what they want in round 20. So pressure is on. Wolfie races in towards B, as is a trio of players. Nix spams away one, Weeza a second. Cave is just totally discounted. Nix finds another before being felled. The bomb will hit dirt. The round still feels like it's insurmountable. There's no way that Lag lose this one. What happened? It's a collapse.
Yeah, it just... They didn't clear Cave the first time, and they didn't clear Cave the second time. Just completely ignored Cave. I don't know. At least they got the bomb plant, but they need 5 in a row, and it has not looked inspiring over the last couple for Limitless here. Lots of mistakes that are being made here that are allowing Lag to be in a situation that realistically Limitless could have the lead right now. Lag are taking advantage of the mistakes. They're doing exactly what they should be doing. If you're given an inch, you take a mile. But they're being given more than just an inch. They've given up the entirety of the A side as well. It's going to be a complete and total A side retake. Late donut rotations too. At least Nick X is already on the back lines. Experitive's going to spot one, but Seb and Wiz will hold down Donut. Do they expect Nick X here? Wolfie, timing. Wolfie? Wolfie? What are you looking at, Wolfie?
Nick X, OG Wizard, it's a collapse. Wiz is the last alive. He's gotten a trade transfer. He's gotten all 3. It looked like a collapse. It looked like pandemonium in case. It looked like a fundamental breakdown from Limitless, but Wiz is going to drag his teammates kicking and screaming back into this game. It's not over yet. It's not curtains. Get the 3-piece and send us off to round 21. What a 3 kill. A 1v3 from Wiz to keep them into it.
It Wiz is the dad. If you say, "Are we there yet?" one more time, I'm turning this around and we're not going to the amusement park. He turned that car around and saved the round for Limitless and keeps them on the trip here. Keeps them on the road. A little long one back into victory, or at least tying it up and taking it to overtime. Money for Lag beginning to dwindle. Weeza!
Got.
Yeah. That's another one of those awkward engagements where you're just kind of a little stun locked there.
This has been awkward after awkward.
Yep.
4 versus 5 now, all 4 towards B. Pretty much figured out at this point by Lag. 2 on the site and 2 now pressuring towards Snake. Nick X a pair. Nick X a trio, a triple. And DJF offering paltry resistance finds 1 before being felled. It was a bit more of a showing from Limitless on map number 2, but a bit more from 13-4 still falls far short of the likes of Lag, who sweep both series, both maps on the night. 2-0. 13-4 Anubis, 13-8 Ancient.
Yeah, good finish from Lag. They got a little bit of a gift here and there, but they made the most of all the opportunities they were given. Their